Hello, openers. I haven't said in a long time. As y'all can see, we are missing Devin. Devin has a date with Trade. With the big body 22 boy. So he will be back next week. But yeah, wish him luck. Hopefully keep a man this time, child. But welcome to Open Relationship Podcast. We have an open and honest conversation about everything from A to Z as it pertains to the LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney.
I'm Tay.
And I'm Solomon.
And this is episode 19, you guys. 19. So for episode 20, we got a surprise. Okay? Y'all gonna be liking what we got. Cause this body gonna be hot. You like that, Dad? I like that, Dad. But yeah, so we're going to get the show started. Before we do, you guys, I have received my second dose of the monkeypox. The one to the left and the right did not get theirs yet. Shame on them. But, I am fully vaccinated. It's fine. I'm vaccinated.
You can still get it.
Oh, no, sweetie. I don't see that bump.
You can still
I'm
get
vaccinated. But seriously though, if you want to get your vaccination, you are located in Atlanta, Georgia. Please call phone number 404-613-1205. Again, that's 404-613-1205 if you're located in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, Solomon, how was your week?
It's actually been a good week. We're coming back from the holiday, and the holidays felt like it just went by so fast.
It did.
And then I was like right back at work. So, good week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Taker? You went to Miami.
I did.
How was that?
It was really great. It was my first time going. It was actually everybody's first time going that went. So, overall, it was a great trip. Only thing I did not like was the driving. The traffic was worse than Houston, worse than Atlanta. It's the worst I've ever seen.
It's bad traffic.
Very bad. Very, nobody wanted to drive. Everybody nerves was so bad, nobody wanted to drive. It was just that bad.
Yeah.
But we went to the new beach. We saw that.
Wait, you went with everybody?
Everybody.
Girl.
Did anybody participate?
No, we were actually there to do our photo shoot on the other side. But to get to that side, you have to go through the new.
So y'all saw penises and vaginas.
Child, they were so freely, and so they was just laid out their legs.
These only fan people making content.
Yes.
God, yo, Mima was there.
She was there too. I mean, she was just as a child. It was an experience for all of us.
So people actually having sex on the beach.
Yeah, they was doing their thing.
You got sex on the beach?
You can do
Wait,
that.
what?
You already
Sex.
do.
You said, have I had sex?
No, can you have sex?
Oh, I don't know. But I guess people do, so.
I mean, you already there. You already in the new.
Oh, child.
It was a lot going on, child. It was just a lot of everything.
But y'all all white. I saw you had an all white. What was that for? That was y'all looking really nice.
So we did our shoot in all white, and then that Sunday we went to dinner and everything. We all dressed in all white.
That was cute.
Yeah,
It was really
thank
pretty.
you.
I saw your mama having a good time.
My mama had a great time. That woman, oh my God. People didn't even believe that was even my mama.
Really?
Yes. It was just, we was on the strip and they was like, that's your mama? I was like, yeah, that's my mama.
Don't we look alike?
Right.
You do favor your mama.
Yeah, I do. I look more like my dad, but I do favor my mom.
Really?
I really look more like my father.
Oh.
Yes. Unfortunately, but yeah.
Unfortunately.
You're so silly.
But how was your week?
It was good. As y'all know, this past weekend was Black Gay Pride. I didn't go to the park. It was raining. I was not gonna be in the rain. I didn't do house in the park like I usually do. I didn't see the purpose of being wet.
Yeah.
I saw somebody who had on the high tops, Air Force Ones, and the water was above that.
Oh, no.
So you literally walking in water to do what? To dance to house music? And to see all them people get their awards, it was a no for me. My cousin did come in town, but unfortunately we didn't get to meet because I wouldn't be out in that traffic and all that stuff. But I did go to a pool party on Monday, and I think on Friday I went to Virgil's. That's all I did. It was very
low key
very low
for
key.
Rodney.
Very low key. And I was planning on turning up. I'm like, no. And then they were trying to charge $20 to get in the 10th of Piedmont.
What?
I was like, let me come back tomorrow. Guess what? It was free.
Okay. Because 20 for 10 to people.
I said, girl.
Tried it.
They tried it.
Let me attend to Piedmont, but I would never pay $20.
No, it's not that. Okay, for the sponsorship for today, you guys, we are sponsored by Rach Bakes, located in Gulfport, Mississippi. She specializes in home-baked desserts from vanilla pound cake and Italian cream cheese cake to highly recommended and oh so delicious German white chocolate cake. Rach Bakes can be reached via Facebook, email, or by phone at 601-791-1393. Again, that's 601-791-1393. Try Rach Bakes today. You won't be disappointed because where there's a whisk, there's a way. And her Facebook is RACH space BAKES. And that is the business sponsor of the week.
All right. So with Pillow Talk with Tay today, we're going to start off with Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish has actually been, I don't even know what to say because right now they just trashing her all over the internet. So if you don't know, Tiffany Haddish recently did a skit that she's now being responding to child sex abuse allegations against her and said that she's actually regretting doing the sketch because it wasn't funny. I actually watched the sketch today and it was nothing funny about it. Like, I don't understand where the comedic was supposed to come in at because I didn't get it. If anything, it brought back old trauma that I actually dealt with. Like, I seen the video. Like the little boy. I was that little boy at one point in time. So I was very offended by it, honestly. And for someone like with a platform like hers, it kind of surprised me that she did it. I get where she was going with it. You know, it was like, I feel like they trying to make fun of R. Kelly or whatever because, you know, they was playing his song in the skit and stuff. But it was nothing funny about it, like, at all. And they're actually being sued because of it. So, I love Tiffany Haddish. I think she's a very, great actor, very fun comedic, but that was the wrong move.
So to my understanding, this wasn't a skit that was done recently. Like this was done a long time ago. And so this, with her being sued, this has been a process that has been ongoing. Like the family has been trying to sue them forever. And from the information that I read, I haven't watched the skit. I'm not interested in watching the skit. But from the information that I read, like the family's been trying to sue, and then I guess attorneys have been like shutting them down, trying to say that they didn't really have a case. Yeah. So that is concerning for me. And so like if you look at the video and you see that there's inappropriateness going on, like how is there not a case? And so from the tone, like even in her response, there's this it's implied that it was inappropriate. So I reflect back on our previous conversation about cancel culture and and how we had various opinions about cancel culture and like, do people actually change? And so I don't know.
I'm going to say this. Malcolm X said a long, long time ago, rest his beautiful soul, that we should not be looking at leaderships in comedics. Okay? They're comedic. They're funny. They're supposed to make fun of stuff, make a lot of jokes. They make jokes of crackheads anywhere from the gay community, from everything, from being a black parent, all kinds of stuff. We cannot look at these actors and these people that are comedics to be activists and leaders. We need to stop that. That's crazy to me. However, I was all in agreement with the sketch until I did some research on my own, and I saw that the mother, that Tiffany Haddish allegedly told the mother that it was for Nickelodeon. So if I'm sending you with my child to do something for Nickelodeon, and I find out that they're half naked doing a sketch for pedophiles, right, which I get it, she was trying to bring awareness to it, but that's foul. And if that is the case, and if that is true, then Tiffany Haddish and need to be whoever, the whole production team need to be thrown under the bus. Now, let's say they didn't know, because people can lie. Yeah. Whoever is the executive producers of that project should all be in jail. I don't care how you feel, how you say it. You do not take my child, and I'm thinking it's something else, and you have them half naked. And I know they didn't get touched on for real. Right. But at the same time, I didn't sign off on that.
You're still exploiting him.
Yeah. I mean, there's the whole exploitation. Like, this child was stripped down.
Yes.
And
I didn't see. Was he naked?
They covered it, like his body up. He had his underwear on.
I saw that part.
And I think where he was naked, they like covered it up, like on the skit where it was actually covered. You couldn't see his actual body. Like when he was in the tub and stuff too. I was just like, this poor little child, like don't even know what he's doing. Like what is he being exploited
I
to?
saw a little bit of a post when a boy was playing with the choo-choo train. They had the My Bod, the R. Kelly song. I was like, this a little weird.
I don't see nothing wrong with
like he's literally like he's jacking
he's jacking the toy off.
Yeah, no.
It was a little bit too much for me. So I'm like, okay, no, this I don't want no.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, if like I said, if the parent did not know that was going on, then you are wrong, Tiffany. I'm sorry, sweetie. You gotta go to jail.
You gotta go to jail.
You gotta go. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you don't do that. You just don't. That's just something you just don't do, and that's just the one thing. You don't play with my money and my kids.
And and it's just, I did not like the way they did because like they were literally showing like the little boy feet, like his little body, his little underwear. Like
I saw that, I was like, no, I can't watch
him. Like
this.
like zooming in on him. I was like, what is going on? Like this is child. This I was like child pornography.
It was child pornography essentially. Like, and so that was my reason for not wanting to watch it. Like I read enough of it to be like, okay, I get the general picture.
Yeah,
it was inappropriate. Something has to be done, and then I just moved on.
I would say this: I saw 10 seconds. I was highly disturbed.
10 seconds is a long time.
Yeah,
I watched the whole thing because I just wanted to see how far they was actually going.
Yeah, because I was like, because I want to see what the big fuss was.
Yeah, I wanted to see how far
I saw he had a hole in the newspaper, and the little boy was just playing.
And he was just watching them.
And he was just watching them. And the little boy was doing sexual things with the toy, which they didn't make any sense to me because you're playing with a toy. Ain't no little boy doing this to the toy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lie.
And then the ending of it where it was like the boy was actually into it, like he was staring at the end of it, it was like the little boy was actually staring at the man and looking at him as if he was intrigued by him, and then he put rubbing the oil on him. I was like, oh no, this is absolutely
okay. I didn't see that. Okay,
that's the ending of it.
Yeah,
he rubbing oil.
Yes, on the man. Yes, I was like, oh no,
Jesus Christ, I would be killing everybody.
Yeah, because that was not okay at all.
Oh no, now Tiffany,
why would you even search yourself into that?
Jesus Christ.
And so I think that's my question. Like, take.
Was she the executive producer?
Well, I don't care what fucking role she had. Like, when you look at it in its totality, and like, just for me hearing what Tay's saying, like, why would you even involve yourself in that?
When you saw it, you should be like, oh no, I don't want to be part of this. Like,
I don't care if you think it's comedy. I don't think if you think it's like suspenseful. Like, even like legitimate film directors, they have a line.
And she knew that because she said.
I mean, if we're gonna keep it a buck, it's a lot of shows out there that have little kids murdering people, have little kids having sex, have little kids doing all kind of stuff. So I want to keep it fair. So I'm not gonna be biased because it's. I don't think any of it. I don't want to tell a film producer what is whatever.
Right.
I'm in disagreement with you lying to the parent about what your child was doing.
Well, did y'all see? She was friends with the kids.
Yeah.
Scary part.
Yeah.
All of it's scary.
Well, yeah.
Like, all of it is scary.
So I just want to say that's from my viewpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you lied about what my child is doing, then yes, you should be thrown to jail.
Yeah. I think that makes it extra bad. Like,
if you lie, you lie. Yeah,
like that's the icing.
I mean, it's a lot of movies I can point out that I felt highly disturbing with children.
But so my question is,
so I'm not gonna say this is the ultimate cake.
Right.
No, I'm not saying that this is the ultimate. I know there's plenty of examples out there. But I really think that we should actually do a better job at social responsibility and protecting our kids, but also just protecting, like, and I'm a black male, and I am big on protecting Black people. And so whenever Black people are exploited, and even when Black people are exploited by Black people, shit just infuriates me.
Yeah, I mean.
So my question is, though, when they decided to do the skit, whatever, and, the mother agreed to it, I mean, I'm more than sure that it was shown to her before it was released.
No, it was false pretense. So
okay.
Tiffany literally, allegedly, let me put that out to because child, they super these days. that she allegedly told her mama this for Nickelodeon.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I don't think she saw the script,
She didn't see
but
the script.
Nickelodeon, you don't think nobody's doing that like child. It's Nickelodeon.
But you tell the child to do this with the train. Like, you had to tell him to do the child just not
Now
gonna
the child
do
didn't
that.
know, but I'm talking
Right.
from a mother's standpoint. I'm thinking my child is going with somebody who I trust to do something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that was
I would hope if she knew what was really happening, she would have said no, not my kid.
And at the same time, like I just know the kind of parent that I would be. Like I have a parental role in different lives, in multiple lives. And like the type of parent that I am, like I don't operate off of blind faith. And so if someone is saying that, hey, I want your kid to do this, or I want so and so to be involved with this, like I'm gonna be there.
For me, I have two best friends in this world. Name is Quincy Scott and Bunny McLaurin.
Hey y'all.
I would not question now if my child was to go with them. Just like I would not question if my child was to go to my mom or my sister or brother, because I trust you all. You know what I'm saying? If somebody I don't really know like that, then no. But if they're really good friends, like you wouldn't question your child's godparent. Would you? I wouldn't.
Okay. So like so I don't know if Tiffany Haddish is a godparent.
Yeah.
She is?
No, she's not. I'm just talking. I would think.
So like if it's a godparent, if it's like a mother, a sibling, someone like that, like I'm not gonna question that. And like just like I told you guys before, like I have friends who are like family. Like I trust them with my life. So I will trust them with my child.
And I think it's what it was with them, allegedly.
Allegedly. And so if that's the case, like if this is your friend and you trust your friend with your life and then you entrust your kid to them, then cool. Whatever. But like just for a friend, like someone that you know,
not a regular person. No.
Oh hell no. That'd never.
Like I don't know the extent of their friendship.
Yeah.
But it couldn't have been that tight if she is allegedly willing to do that.
But I would say there's some parents allegedly would sell their kids for the soul, for the dollar. But that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, Tay, I see you got some more stuff.
Yeah. Go down. Scroll down.
I'm sorry, you can't see that.
Yeah.
My bad. There you go.
Scroll down some more.
This is the same stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, child.
Okay.
All
right. So the second part of Pillow Talk with Tay, Fabio Foreign, baby mom, goes on a rant on social media about his sexual interests. Now, I watched the video of her.
I did too.
And all I can say is, girl, whatever he did to make you mad, I mean, it is what it is, girl. You obviously knew you didn't care then, so why do you care now? Because you still was sleeping with him up until, I guess he pissed you off or whatever, and then you decide to, try to put the man out there. I mean, Fabio Foreign, he's a New York rapper, if you don't know. Again,
I don't know his music. What's his music?
The only song that I'm really familiar with him is a song that he made with Nicki Minaj, which is We Go Up. It just recently came out, maybe 2-3 months ago.
Can you give me a little snippet?
Shit. Hold on.
Is he a famous rapper?
I think he's been out, but I don't think no one's actually really just known who he was up
Is he
until
like New
now.
York famous?
He's New York famous.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, he's a really good rapper, and I just feel like, I mean, if you want to be bisexual, let that man be bisexual.
This is my issue, because I agree with everything you just said. What I don't like is these women get with these rappers for whatever reason. You knew this man was cheating. You knew this man had allegedly gay porn in his phone. You knew he was burning, and you still stuck beside him. What makes me angry with people like this? Why wait until you leave to try to take? Cause you look like a fool.
You do.
So you telling me you saw gay porn in this man's phone and you stayed
with him? He telling you, instead of when y'all having sex or whatever, he talking about something. Yeah, give me that dick.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
How?
allegedly.
How?
I said, so you tell me as a woman, if a man say, ooh, give me that dick.
She talking about he slipped up. How the hell?
There ain't no damn slip up.
Do you slip up saying that?
Not unless he's getting pegged.
That could be true.
It could be.
It could be true. And it depends what
know.
type of gay porn he watches. She might consider pegging as gay porn. You know, 'cause a lot of straight people don't think the
But
same.
she did say he like his ass to be played with.
I don't think nothing's wrong with that. Again, if it's a woman and a man, Yeah, but even if but what makes me mad? Why every time when a black woman leaves a man, some black women leaves a man, I can paint a whole picture that he always got to be gay.
And I don't like, and I'm glad you said it, because what I don't like is the fact that she said that he was in and out the clinic, as if like, talking about something. Yeah, he's been in and out of the clinic, and I know for facts because I see the little Band-Aid on his ass or whatever when he get his shot. So I'm just like, okay, so somebody actually comment on there saying, well, girl, you can't refer to him, going to the clinic stuff with him being gay, because that's basically saying like, oh, he could have got the same disease he got from a girl that he got from a guy, or whatever. So don't sit there and try to put the two together, because you don't know where he got it from. You already said he sleeps with everybody unprotectly. That's why he got 2 babies on the way.
He said he was a sexual whore, which means he'll sleep with anything with a hole.
Yes.
Allegedly.
How
do you feel, Solomon?
Look, so,
because I would actually have sex with him.
I almost said something, but
Rodney was still your man. If there's no ring, Rodney was still.
I won't say nothing. I'll sign the papers.
So that NDA.
They stupid. They be running their mouth. Right. Shut the fuck up. And get your coins and go about your business.
That's it.
But yeah, for me, I agree with both of y'all. Like, if you knew this was going on, at the end of the day, you chose to stay. So it was a yes for you at some point until it became a no when he did something that was enough for you to be a no. So again, not interested.
Child. It's just for me, like, I would have left if I was a girl on the gay porn. So clearly, the gay porn really ain't bother you, sweetie.
It could have. Because you said you've been seeing it in his browser history, so you still was sleeping with him.
I want to know if she watched it.
She probably did.
I just want to know what type. I wish she would have been descriptive about what type of porn. Because, again, she might have saw pegging and thought that was some gay shit.
Yeah, because she kept saying that he likes his ass to be played with.
You know what I mean?
She definitely assured that he likes to be fucked.
And I do watch pegging porn when the women are pegging the straight men. I like that type of stuff. And they do say, give me that dick.
And, some people consider the male, female, like, gay porn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Even though it's... one of my favorite genres.
Look, I like the lesbian porn.
Isn't it nice?
I like the bisexual porn, and I like the pegging porn when the women are pegging men.
It's just like, again, it's the comments that she said he made during sex. Like, that's my dick.
I'm telling you, so go home tonight with your man, and y'all look up pegging.
Okay.
And you're going to see women pegging men. And most, I would say 9 times out of 10, the men are saying, give me that dick.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I said, for me, I want to see what type of porn was it.
Tay, you have homework.
Okay.
So now you got to report and let us know if you
I'm definitely going to watch, because I want to know. I'm definitely going to watch it.
Let us know if you like it.
Fabio Foreign, if you're out there and you see it, we do not demonstrate against you at all. Do your thing.
Call me. Oh, would you need me? We can do.
Okay. Ronnie, do not mind being your little secret.
Did anybody see you?
Well, first of all, now Rodney doesn't want to be anybody's secret.
I don't.
Because Rodney don't like DL men.
But he went out you.
But that part.
I went out you. Now, if the price is right, I just might. Everybody got a price.
Everybody got a price.
Everybody got a motherfucking price.
I got a price.
I ain't gonna say I'm gonna pay your price, but if the price is right,
he might pay you to keep your mouth closed too.
That part.
Folk be saying that. Let me get one of these people that's famous. Long as you ain't got no wife, you free game. I always say that. Long as you got no wife, baby, your secret is safe with me.
So for today's Menage a Trois. We're going to talk about healthy communication and healthy relationships. And so, we've talked before about, what is our love language? And we found out a little bit more about ourselves. I'm a big believer in having information about ourselves. Mm-hmm. And so, in this dating world, we often talk about how we want someone who communicates well and someone who is open in their communication style, or they communicate effectively, but then you turn around and you get ghosted. And like, I'm not gonna lie, like I've ghosted people and shit. I probably ghosted. Well, I know I've ghosted individuals recently, and so, and me, I would say I should make amends for that, but
It's life.
that's life, yeah. And so, there are 4 communication styles, and so there's passive, which would sound like it really doesn't matter. I just want to keep the peace. Then there's aggressive, which is I'm right and you're wrong. It's your fault. And there's passive aggressive. That's fine with me, but other people would probably say, or other people will probably feel. So it's like shifting that responsibility, shifting that blame. And then there's assertive. So I respect your thoughts, and I also acknowledge that I have choices and I have options. And so we actually did a little bit of homework, and we did our communication styles. And so, Tay, since you're smiling so big.
Mine was assertive.
All right. Mine was also assertive. Like, I wasn't surprised by that.
Mine neither.
But I also know that I shift. And so, like, today was one of those days where I'm at work, I'm typically assertive, but, like, that one thing will make me backslide, and I'm ready to, like, attack.
She was aggressive today.
So I wanted to be aggressive today. So I actually just probably moved into the passive or passive aggressive. Like, I actually kind of just shut down because I wanted to send, when you want to send that email, like, bitch, the fuck you think you're doing? Like, I was in that mode, but then I was like, let me just sit on this for a little bit. How about you, Rodney? What was your communication
So
style?
I received aggressive, but I am in agreement with assertive. That's what I feel.
Wait, what?
So I think I am passive aggressive.
You think you're passive aggressive?
Because when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So I would never like when I'm wrong. I don't mind being when I'm wrong. So I don't agree with that definition.
Mm-hmm.
So, but however, if I'm right, and I stand on how I feel. So, for instance, just to say, if we all got the project management thing, and we all had specific things we need done for each day, you know what you had to do, you didn't complete it, you're wrong. That's me. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I think I'm more of assertive. When it comes to people's feelings about things, I'm not so of like, I'm right, you're wrong. But when it comes to things that black and white, I'm very aggressive.
Okay. Like, can you scroll up? Do you think that there is a need to?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like what you were saying with being aggressive and being right. Like, do you think that there's a need to like keep score or keep receipts?
Okay. So with me, if I ask you something back in 2001, February the 1st at 3:03 p.m. It is now 2001. 2022, February the 1st, 3:03 p.m. You better have that same answer that you gave me. I'm one of those. I have a very great memory bank. I thank God for it because when I remember things is very important to me, especially when it's dealing with feelings and how I feel. So if you tell me something, you cannot change anything because I remember it word for word. That's me.
Sounds like pressure.
Y'all not like that?
I don't think I'm like that. I mean, things change. People change. Like, I'm not gonna.
So, well, from what I'm getting from Rodney, it's like if something happened and you say you were at this place on February 1st, and then I asked you a year later, and then the place changed, like that becomes problematic.
Yeah,
that could be problematic. Okay, because is it July?
Yeah, and I don't like a liar.
Right.
This is one of my big things. So you asking how do we argue?
No. So like, so this question was like, do you feel like it's important to keep receipts and to? So for you, maybe yes.
Yes, to a certain example I just gave.
Yeah, I love throwing the receipts in people's face. I'm sorry.
You do?
I do. Because, like, I don't know why, and I get a kick out of it. I really do. Because
Hold on, let me say something before you go. But I'm not the person. You know the person who has messages from way back from 2013. I'm not that person.
Oh, I'm that person.
That to me is like, bitch, you're keeping messages from 10 years ago. Like, girl, 10 years ago. Like,
look, I tried. So I tried to find receipts, like, even in our group chat, like, when we calling each other out.
Call each other out.
I scroll.
Oh, I do.
And I scroll, and then I lose interest. Like, this is a lot of work.
it is.
Like the time you call, I'm one of those because like the time you said you said you was waiting to see who was gonna bring. I had pulled up the receipt. I ain't posted, but I pulled it up though because I was like, oh no, bitch, you'll never get me. I'm gonna have mine. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have mine. If I know I said something or I didn't say something, trust and believe, I'm gonna make sure I have that receipt somewhere.
Oh, and the time when you called Devin Sweetie for the first time, and he let it go. And so when I went back and I saw it, I was like, I wanted to record it so bad, but then I was like,
I had called him Sweetie plenty of times.
And then I was just like, yeah, I lost interest. Like, just that fast, I lost interest because, like, I really don't want to be in that space, in that emotional space of just being petty and shit like that. So for me, like, I don't think it's important to keep receipts. For me, it's like I file it away. And then I take it as information. Mm-hmm. And so, and then, just like baby mama, it's just like, is this a yes? Is this a no? And then I start moving based off of that.
Well, I must be fucking Petty LaBelle because, baby, I can all them motherfucking receipts.
You know, let me tell you something. I had an argument with a guy who was just like Tay about, we was ending what we had going on. Okay. So he went way back in the message and said, well, you approached me first. I was like, why the fuck does that matter? I said, what matters is that we both entered something and it's over. Mm-hmm. So I said, if you want to walk away saying I approached you first, that's fine, but I left you.
And
like,
what's
funny? Like he literally showed me the screenshot that I sent the DM first. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm not ashamed of what I did.
Right.
And you know what's funny? I have a taste of my own medicine because my fiance is just like me when it comes to that. If I said something and I'm like, I didn't say that, baby, next thing you know, a text message coming through with a screenshot of what I said, I'm like, baby, he believes in that too. So we like there when it comes to that.
Y'all both are petty.
Oh, baby.
Okay. So then that goes to like, how do you argue? Like, when you argue, do you argue to win? Or do you argue to be like understood, or do you argue to be heard?
I argue to be heard most of the time.
Now, when you say I argue to be heard, is that like I'm arguing loudly or I'm arguing to be understood?
See, and I have a problem with that part because like when I'm having a creative discussion, that's what I like to call them.
I like that creative discussion.
I kind of talk with a more higher tone. So when we're having those creative discussions, whatever, he's like, "Why are you hollering?" I'm like, "I'm not hollering. This is just how I talk, or whatever." So most of the time I have to just let him talk, just be quiet, and okay. And then I get to talking or whatever. So with him, I know that I have to have a lower tone because I guess I'm learning that he's a little bit more sensitive than I thought he was. So when I'm hollering and stuff like that, it kind of, gets him up there too. So I'm just, okay, let me not holler. Let me just try to talk to him with a calm voice. But when I try to talk with a calm voice, he think I be just being like sarcastic and stuff. So I'm like, which is it?
Where's the median?
Right. Mm-hmm. What do you want me to do at this point? So, I mean, we found a very unique way when it comes to when we do have our disagreements and stuff like that. We sit down and I let him talk. I let him get everything out, and then I'll talk. We don't interrupt each other because that's where the chaos comes in at. So I let him talk, and then he let me talk, and then we decide are we going to agree to disagree, and we move on.
I will say this: I am not for a passive person. So if you have a passive attitude, we will never be. For me, I am a loud person because I come from a loud household. I used to feel like if you don't yell at me or cuss at me, you don't love me because that's what I was experiencing as a child. Sure. I dated someone who did not raise their voice, who didn't use profanity at all. And I was like, do you even fucking care about me, bitch? Like, you're not saying anything. And he was like, I don't argue with aggressive people.
I like that.
And he was like, we can talk. He said, but I don't mind you talking in cuss word. He said, but you're not going to yell at me. He said, what's this going to do? Mm-hmm. So it took me a while, I'm not going to lie, to get to a point where I can talk to people now. I don't try to yell, but if you're yelling, then I might match your energy. But I am very assertive in my tone. So
Aggressive.
Assertive.
Like what you described about old boy, like he was actually very assertive. He was like, I don't argue with people who yell at me. So that was assertive. That's him standing firm where he was. And then you came like,
I probably was aggressive in that moment. Okay. I probably was aggressive. But for me, like just for me, I don't think yelling solves anything.
It doesn't.
And I don't believe in hitting below the belt. So my mom, wait, I'm just being honest. My mom used to talk to my dad any kind of way. And my dad might say, fuck you or whatever, but my mom is very like, she will cut you in your knee, bitch. Like, and I thought that was how you argue. Until I learned somebody loved me because of that, because something they told me I used against them. And you know what I'm saying? So I had to learn a lot of bad behaviors. So now I don't hit below the belt. I don't say things. I don't talk about your mama or your family. That's off limits. Focus on me. Like, focus on me. Don't bring up my mama. Don't bring up any of that. So that's just how I am.
I got to get to this face that Tay made.
What Tay made?
When you say you don't hit below the belt, because
What I do?
no, not you, because I'm like, bitch, I do. I aim to hurt, bitch. You hurt me, I'm aiming to hurt you. I'm so sorry, and
I used to be that.
I'm sorry. You when I say I'm gonna hurt you in the worst way. I'm sorry, bitch. You hurt me.
To me, I feel like I can cuss you out. I can say all that stuff, but I'm not gonna say things you told me privately to hurt your. I just think that's kind of fucked up.
See, and for me, so like the dude who you dated, the one who was like, I don't argue with people who yell at me, like that's me. And so, like I don't believe in yelling. I don't believe in raising my voice. I like things to be pretty calm. Let's talk about it. And let me understand where you're coming from. And if I'm wrong, let me know how I'm wrong. And I'm going to let you know how I perceive that you're wrong. Like I don't want to just tell someone that they're wrong. Because just like you were saying, like you grew up in a loud environment. And so like I'm not going to say that you're wrong. I'm just going to say that that doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
And so I think about relationships in general, and I've dated across the spectrum. Like I've dated people who are more expressive, and I'm just so even tone. And so like when I've been in arguments where people are trying to argue with me, and I'm just like, well, what about, and da-da-da, and they're just like, you act like you don't care. Well, I do care. That's why I'm engaged in this conversation.
You will piss me off.
Oh, I thought you were being an asshole. Okay. When you read past it, it really doesn't matter. Like that's how some people are to me. They're like, I don't care.
But there's a difference. Like
and that pisses me off.
You're interpreting that it doesn't matter to me. I'm trying to express like what is going on and how I'm perceiving all of this and how I'm taking all this information in. And so just because I'm not like blowing up doesn't mean I don't care. And so like,
okay, so let me give you an example. Let's just say I saw you in somebody's DM. You already know that's going to have me on 10.
Okay.
So if I am telling you something, you like, well, it's just a DM. That will piss me off. You get what I'm saying? Some people will do that, like, it's just a DM.
Yeah, like,
bitch, I don't give a fuck if it's DM or not. Why the fuck you this person DM? That's me. See how I got loud?
No, see, I get it. I'm sorry.
Are you mad that I'm in the DM or are you mad at the conversation?
Both. Why are you doing any of that? So how will you be? And if you say that, that's kind of like, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And what's what I'm mad at? see, stop bringing me back triggers.
No, I'm just proving that you're very aggressive.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how would you handle something like that?
I just did. I just showed you.
Wow. Yeah, that would piss me off.
Yeah, because
so my thing is like, okay, so if you're mad that I'm in the DM, okay, so just I'll stop jumping in DMs.
But you don't see nothing wrong with what you did.
And I apologize.
After I said that.
Yes, I could never. Hell no. Because I'm arguing, I'm in my feelings and I'm upset, and like you just like
You want a hug?
I'm flipping tables over and shit. No, bitch, we finna argue. You gonna argue back with me? You gonna let me know you care?
I do care.
If you sitting there like, you done? No, bitch, I'm not done. What do you mean?
Where did you get me saying that? Are you done? Like,
Because that's the
Well,
kind
it's the fact that you said, "Are you mad that I am in the DM or the what's in the DM?" Like that. That's ludicrous to me.
Are you serious?
I'm mad because you just wrote somebody. Period.
And I'm mad you just asked me that.
You're wrong, sweetie.
no, I'm not. I'm not wrong. That's just how it is.
I couldn't argue.
And so, like, I also like I don't believe in hitting below the belt either. Like, I think if the minute you decide that you want to hurt me, whether it's verbally or emotionally, definitely not physically because it's
we don't do physical.
But verbally or emotionally, then we're done.
I'm gonna say this though, but if you cheated on me, you hurt me emotionally, physically. You hurt everything.
I agree.
So don't be think I'm coming and be like, sweetie, why did you cheat on me?
Okay. Okay.
Cause you got me fucked
All the way fucked up.
In some conversations you could be like that. Okay, like stupid, like washing the dish or do something stupid. Baby, why you take out the trash?
Right.
But nah, don't expect me to be Mother Goose. Sweetie, why did you cheat? Do I need to be in this tone for to have a conversation with you to know why you cheated? No, I'm yelling. I'm cussing.
I'm flipping shit over.
I might be flipping shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So does that mean you're staying?
It depends why you cheated.
Huh?
It depends why you cheat. I give you one try.
Well, you know I'm not staying.
If you give me an answer and I can be like, you know what? Go back to drawing board. Could I have done more in this area? Then yeah, I give you a pat. But if I feel like I was doing everything right and you just cheated, then no, you gotta go.
But you gotta go, period. You cheated, you gotta go.
Cause see,
But what is cheating? Because some people
cause no,
can't like let's just be for real. Because everybody had different things of cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would not care if my man was on Twitter, right? And he liking nude pictures or liking picture of guys or liking sex videos, or he might like one person picture, like this one page, and like 15 pictures. That won't affect me. You know, it's just a like. You got eyes. Now, if you signing people DMs, and that's the issue. So some people might think, well, why you like this one person? Why you liking 10 or 12 pictures?
What if someone slides in his DM?
Yeah, because you're trying to get their attention at that point. That's how I assume. Like, if you
Really?
liking that many pictures of that same person, you're trying to get their attention. And 9 times out of 10, they probably are
10
going to
might
reach
be
out.
too much. What about 3 or 4?
It's pushing it, but
What if it's like you like 2 and then the other person like 2? And
well,
then you like
know what?
2
I'm gonna say it depends on the type of picture. For me,
It's nude.
oh, if it's no, baby. My fiance know that's a hell no for me. We already had that discussion. We both have Twitter, and he looks at my likes, I look at his. We don't play that at all.
So he can't like a nude.
No, I can't either. We have all the nude we need right there in our house. We're gonna have to look at no nudes. If we're gonna look at nudes, we're gonna look at them together.
Okay.
And it's only because, like I said, people are like, that's crazy, but it's something that we're in agreement on. Like, we
But
both
what
feel
if
that
you
way.
so happen to allegedly see him like a nude like a week ago? Is that worth an argument?
No, I'm not. I mean, but knowing me, I probably would bring it up because that's just me.
Really?
But I mean, I wouldn't make it to a big thing. But I'm like, I'll tell you like the news. You know, I'm petty like that.
I mean, I guess for me,
I'm just petty.
I'm not even looking at likes. Like, I barely even will follow someone who I'm talking
for
to.
me, you can have a password on your phone, but I'm gonna have your password.
Oh, we don't have each other's passwords.
So, cause like to me, that's crazy to me. Cause why are you creating this chaotic environment? Why are you getting mad about likes and things like that? Like, I don't go to people's phones, but what if I just need to do something and my phone is not readily available to me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not, if I like sometimes I just go on the phone just to call somebody or I look at something on Google or like, where we going somewhere. Like I'm not going on your phone like, oh, let me check your DMs. Because sometimes you might see shit you don't want to see. So I just leave it all that. But if I need your password to your phone, if a person tells me no to that, then we cannot be together.
I think moving forward, I think my partner will actually have my password to my phone.
Because you don't know, anything can happen. Like, what if you got a bad car wreck or something, and you can't get somebody phone number you sleeping every night with?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me. Now, however, some people are very extreme. To me, my mom and dad didn't track me down in high school. They didn't have my location. They didn't see where I was going. So you're not going to get my location. You're not doing that. Like, I'm marrying a partner. I'm not marrying a dictator. And to me, that's dictatorship. And I don't understand why people do that. I'm not judging, but it won't work in the Wash household. Because if I trust you, I trust you. You get what I'm saying? I cannot sit here every hour on the hour when you got work. Oh, why you stop here? Why you stop? That's too much.
So for me, like there are people who actually I share location with, and they're very close to me. So if I can do it with them, like I would do it with my partner. And it's not that I don't even check to see where they are, but like if they're traveling and they're like, hey, I'm going to be
Now, see, when I travel, I give my friends my location because I'm traveling.
But would you do that with your partner?
Yeah, if I'm traveling. That's fine.
Like, I'm not going to just turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. Like,
but I'm not going to give you my location for you to ask me. I might want to stop somewhere. Don't mean I'm like, not saying I'm going to cheat on you. I might want to stop and go get a drink after work. I might have a long damn day. I don't need you sending me a text message. I've been up to, why are you here for 10 minutes?
Well, see, yeah, I'm not putting up with that.
You get what I'm saying? Like, no.
But my thing is, like, if we're sharing locations just for emergency sake, then we're not going to have conversation. We're not going to have petty conversations about where I was.
Right.
And so, like, if there's an emergency, then find out where I am, and then like, say, for instance, we have kids and you need to come find me and I'm not answering my phone, pull up, be like, hey, there's shit is going on. Like, we need to go. And then I'm good. I'm good with that. But if you're calling me like, why are we at the 7-Eleven for 27 minutes?
I know somebody like that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not going to say that, but I know somebody in a relationship who is like that. And it aggravates my soul.
Do it aggravate them?
They deal with it, not me. It just...
But see, I would do that for my peace of mind. And so, like, when I think about arguments, when I think about relationships, I would commit to doing whatever helps.
You know what song reminds me of that type of relationship? Is when Jeff Hudson sang, I don't like living in your spotlight. I feel, are you my man or are you my motherfucking security guard? Like, I mean, are you my parole officer? Because...
Because I was about to say, you could be my security guard. But
yeah.
not my
you know what I'm saying?
officer.
Like... I just know I can't because I'm so free. Like, I'm a goer. I'm going to leave when I want to leave. Whether it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I'm not going out there cheat. I might just want to go somewhere, chill my mind. I might want to go get a drink or something. I might be out like with my friends.
Are you
like,
going to inform them of that?
Yeah, I would tell you where I'm going.
Okay, well, see, that's
but
different.
I'm not ever going to ask you, like, I'm not asking another grown person permission to do any damn thing concerning Rodney Wash.
But this isn't asking for... So I'm interpreting this like this
No.
asking permission.
I will inform you saying, hey, baby, we say we went to G's, right? And, G's closed at 3.
Yeah.
And, after hours is at 3. I might say, hey, baby, we're going to after hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say, hey, can I go to after hours? I'm letting you know that, hey, we decided as a group to go through after hours, let you know where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? Some people be like, hey, baby, some of the fellas, we want to go to after hours. Can I go? I would never be that bitch.
Because you're grown. I mean, you should
never. I wouldn't. When I say never, I would never be that person. Because I'm grown. You are my partner. You are not my parent. And I feel like that's how people feel like they own you. And I don't ever feel like they own, because I don't own you. You don't own me.
Right. But see, I would, so flipping that, like, for me, I would ask, like, hey, do you have anything planned? Do you have anything?
I was going to get to that. I'm glad you said that.
Is there anything that you want to do? Because I'm about to go here. And they're like, yeah, well, I wanted to do this. And I'm like, okay, I want to do that with you. I'd rather.
That's different.
Well,
but you just said.
No. So let's say, like, hey, like, we decided to go to karaoke tonight. And I say, hey, we're going to karaoke. Be like, oh, well, I thought, can we do this? I had to explain. Clearly, I'm going to go with my man. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not going to say, just say, wasn't that plan? And he just like, no, you can't go. Then that would be an issue. Because I ain't asked you, can I go? I'm informing you where I'm going. You get what I'm saying?
But you wouldn't ask, so you wouldn't say, "Do you mind?" or "Can I go?" or any of those.
No.
Like, okay.
Yeah, and I'm not. I don't even know if I like those questions.
Yeah.
But my question was like, hey, do you have anything planned, or is, like, because if you're coming up with a better alternative, like
yeah, then I might. Yeah, that's
then I'm
different.
like, yeah, then I'm gonna go be with my man instead of.
I would say this though: if I live with my man, and I'm gonna see you that night, and tomorrow morning, and the next morning, I might just choose my friends, and that don't mean I don't love you, sweetie. That just mean I need a break, because I used to live with someone, and they can be very monogamous. The same shit. We cook at 6. Like I can tell you what we did every hour on top of the hour. And sometimes you forget that you have friends, right? And sometimes you have people get relationships where they forget like their partner just consume their whole life. Now, just say we run streets for 13 years and you found somebody who you want to be with. I don't mind my friend disappearing for 3 months to go focus on that man. Like, girl, we've been going to Tasty Tuesdays for 13 years in a row. Girl, go, that's okay. But now after 3 or 4 months, now, hey, don't forget about me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm your friend. But I think it should be a good median balance between the two. Some people get in a relationship, fuck their friends that they single, then they go back to being like, hey, friend, how you doing? I'm not, you can't do me like that.
Yeah, you can't do me like that. I'd be like, bitch, bye.
Well, actually,
You that friend.
I am that friend, and I think I allow people that grace. Like, I actually had a friend who, and this was outside of me being in a relationship, but she was like my best friend. She was like, oh yeah, I'm used to you abandoning me. And I was like, no, she said it neglected me. She's like, I'm used to you neglecting me. And I was like, oh, that hurt. And she was like, no, like, I know the type of person you are. Like, you focus on work, you focus on like building yourself up, and it's inspiring to watch. And so like I took that and was like, okay, like I don't have to hang out with my friends all the time.
Yeah.
And I can go months without seeing my friends, but I check in.
Yeah.
And we communicate often so that I know that they're okay. And if they need anything, I'm available. So, but yeah.
Do you know? But I would say sometimes you don't even notice you do that, because like my sister, she's like, bitch, you just disappeared for like 3 months. She's like, when you give with somebody, you just disappear. I'm like, really? Because
I give you 3 months. I give you 3 months.
I'm like, damn. But I still be thinking like I be checking in and stuff. They be like,
that's like the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, you need that. Like, now if you got a friend who be mad that you can't take time for your man, that friend secret's like, you bitch. He wants you. I don't understand people be like, I haven't heard from you today. I have a new man, sweetie. I'm over here having the best sex on my side. Give me 3 months, I'll get back with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this something new. You gonna explore something new. So I'm gonna give you grace. Like, I'm not gonna be calling you every day, 'cause I know you trying to do something new.
Do you find it hard in past relationships, or maybe even just gay relationships in general, that communication is a big factor? Like when it comes to whether you make it or break it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Communication can help probably cancel out 80% of arguments in the gay households, that I would say. It just be open and honest, just communicate how you truly feel. Like, I hate people who are like passive, who just agrees with you all the time and just like go with everything you say, because, well, how do you feel?
Right.
And then when they blow up, you don't know why they blowing up on you, because they hold in so much and don't ever truly say how they feel.
And they do say that nice people are the most dangerous people.
Yeah.
Like, and I had to differentiate between like being nice and being good. Like, you can tell the truth and then you can speak what you need to speak and be good about it. But then that moment you tilt into that nice realm and you're just playing along. But then when you don't want to play anymore, then you just turn into a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and me and my fiance, we actually just agreed on like going to counseling, not because we're having issues, but just to help us to be able to communicate effectively.
Yeah, and I think every couple should go. If you about to move with somebody, go to counseling. You don't gotta get married.
I think if you're going to be serious with somebody, go to counseling.
Counseling.
Like, I don't think it's for the like really getting an understanding. I think that's important, getting an understanding of the other person, but really getting to see who you are in the relationship.
Yeah. There you go.
I agree.
This was a good conversation.
It's a really good conversation.
You learned something as an asshole.
And I low-key like it.
And we know Tay man can't like new pictures.
Love you, babe, but you already know that's a no.
Look, let me go check his history now. He's like, girl, your man like the dude, bitch. I'm just saying. Look, hops on Twitter. I'm bored. I'm just playing.
Going looking for receipts.
I know, look for receipts. But hey guys, Devin's not here today, so we're gonna read his letter for him. We have letters that our lovely openers send to us about questions, anything's going on. We'd help you all because it's what we open our platform for. So if you want your letter read on air anonymously, please email us at openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com. Again, that's openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com. And it's spelled how it sounds, okay? So this is a letter from one of our lovely openers. You guys rock. I'm happy that I clicked on the recommendation from Spotify. Please help me. Let's see what's going on with bruh. I have been with this woman on and off for 4 years. She ended up getting pregnant with our first child. He is now 3 years old. Well, I cheated on my baby mother when our son was 2. Ooh. I know I was wrong, but shit happens. It does.
Wait. Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead.
She hasn't allowed me to see my son in over a year because of it. I would send her money, but she will always return it. She has moved 4 states away from me. This shit is really killing me. I don't want to get lawyers involved because they all want $2,000 more to take my case. What should I... Where did it go? What should I do? Ooh.
Save the money that you trying to give her and get a lawyer.
Yeah, because if 2,000 is too much for you to get your kids, then something wrong.
I'm with you on that. We have a straight man right now.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I was about to say, this isn't the first straight man that...
Yeah, we had a few.
Oh, well, it ain't. Oh, you're right. We had one.
Child.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I forgot about that little child. I'm gonna say this. You cheated. As you said, shit happens. The mother is very bitter because you cheated on her and she moved 4 states away. It's very evident that she don't want nothing to do with you. However, I don't agree with the mother taking a child away from you because every child, whether it's boy or girl, needs their parents. Yeah. But now you become a sorry ass to me because you don't want to spend $2,000 to go to court to see your son. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough to keep my child away from me. Okay? Since the mama won't be petty, I will pay $5,000 to see my goddamn child. You are not going to do that. So my question would be, do you really care about your son? I'm sorry, it might sound hard. It might sound, it might be insensitive. But you talking about $2,000?
Shit, because I feel the same way. I'm just like, when I saw that was just like...
That just broke it up for me. I'm like,
I was waiting for a minute.
I saw that. He wrote that. I was like...
I think this letter is so on time.
Why? Tell me.
Because, this sentence that really just stands out to me, I know I was wrong, but shit happens. That, if we go back up to the earlier conversation, that's the passive person. And so now here you are being passive that she's taking your child away, and you're focusing on the $2,000 and you're not focusing on your responsibility. And you weren't focused on your responsibility when shit happened.
Good point. So
this isn't about fault, and I can't remember who said this. It might have been Will Smith, but I'm not sure. But it's not about fault; it's about responsibility. And when I look at responsibility, it's not about these are my obligations. Like responsibility, if we break it down, is my ability to respond. And so, if you need to get your child, what is your next best step?
Get a lawyer.
There you go.
And so you're saying that I'm sending her money and she's returning it. Well, now you have money.
To get a lawyer.
You use that money to get a lawyer.
Common sense ain't so common.
But at the same time, like he's probably I don't know. I don't know how much he's trying to send. Wait.
Why did you say that?
Say what? What happened?
You didn't hear what he said?
No, what'd he say?
Common sense ain't so common.
Well, but look,
my grandma used to say.
You asked for our help. So.
Well, so the thing is, like, this isn't about us helping. This is us really just because you are an opener, because you are opening yourself up to our relationship. We're going to show you what we see. I'm showing you what I see. So you are being very passive in this entire experience. And so this is now your time to take responsibility for all the things that you've done. And it would probably be a good idea to just give her a call and be like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
I really fucked up. And I understand why you're trying to keep our child away from me because I was wrong. And you don't want no bullshit nigga in your child's life our child's life.
What can I do to make it right?
Ooh, and I usually never say the N-word.
Oh, you said it.
I did.
Oh. Well, opener, we want to say really thank you for writing us. This was a good letter. We hope that I think we all can agree that the money should not be an option to your child. Shit happens, right? You on you. Go see your goddamn child pay that lawyer. Okay, Solomon.
Wait, before we close our openers, I just want to let y'all know I don't do coke. My nose is really itchy. I know I've been playing my nose a little bit, but I do not do coke.
Let them know.
Let them know, Sean.
You know what's funny? Like the past couple of shows, like my nose hairs are growing, so I've been going like this too. So like I would. What do I need it?
No.
Oh, so I've been noticing that too. So I kind of want to give the same disclaimer. I don't get either.
They take over like this about the.
I want to know, baby.
Before we close out, I think it is really important that we do have the conversation about monkeypox. And so because you gave the phone number earlier in the show, you want to go ahead and give that number again?
Yes. Okay. So you guys, monkeypox is very real. In a couple of parties, they had a couple of breakouts with the monkeypox. Okay. And if you are living in Atlanta, Georgia, you can call this number.
Not that number.
Okay, the phone number is 404-613-1205. They will find a clinic near your zip code.
Oh, nice.
And they'll place you somewhere where you have to drive way to Gainesville or somewhere to get your shot. So please call 404-613-1205 for your monkeypox vaccine.
All right, openers, thank you for coming and joining us, or joining the three of us, four of us typically, as we swallow hard topics and spit out difference of opinions.
Bye, guys. Episode 20 gonna be lit.